Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in this new piece that I'm working on. This Nosferatu piece is something that I've actually wanted to do for a long time, but the video itself hasn't been in the public domain. But as of 2019 and apparently 2024, all the copyright holds and restrictions have been removed. So now I'm writing a silent film score to go along with this movie. So the way I'm doing this is I've got Final Cut Pro here where I can insert the video, and then I'm able to just splice the audio in underneath as I write it. So far, I have everything written up until the opening here. Now, there's a few important motives that you're going to want to pay attention to as this piece develops, and I'm going to show those to you. I'm using Finale, which is probably the scariest part of this project because, as some of you probably know, Finale is no longer being supported within about a year, and it's not going to be supported on new operating systems and things like that. So my goal is to get this done before I have to learn a new system like Dorico. So I'm really trying to get this completed by December, which shouldn't be too much of an issue because I have been watching this film for many years and I do have an idea of what the different motives are going to be for the individual characters. So I've already mostly mapped this out using audiation for the most part. And now you'll see I'm not using a piano score or anything. I'm just writing it directly into the score, the notes that I want, the orchestration I want, everything that's going on. Now, one thing that you'll notice when you listen to this piece is this opening idea. Bum, 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 bum. This idea here is going to be prevalent throughout the entire piece. When there's pleasant moments, sometimes this motive will come in. And this is sort of my death motive because if you go back to the title of this piece, it is Nosferatu, a symphony of horror. And so I'm really writing a symphonic piece here. And I'm using this very simple motive in the introduction as sort of the basis for what I'm going to create a lot of the tension in this piece with. You'll also notice there's a secondary theme here. So this theme is going to come back and it's going to be expanded. And you'll see what character that this theme actually refers to as I start to write the piece. A third idea is this bass movement. Bum, bum, bottom, bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bum. So this idea here is also going to be expanded upon, and you'll see that this particular motive is attributed to an individual character as well. So what I'm most excited about with this is as we get towards the end of the piece, there's a moment where Nosferatu is coming out and he actually sees the sunrise. And my first inspiration for that, I was actually listening to a Wagner piece, and it was this big horn section that just happened to come on at the same time as Nosferatu's kind of opening the door and looking at the sun. And it made me realize that this piece has a lot of dramatic details that could be emphasized by music. And I know other people have written versions of this for, various ensembles. Mine is a wind ensemble because it's what I'm most familiar with. And I feel like the power of the wind ensemble is what you need for this. But I'm going to try and create something that fits my vision of how this piece should unfold. So I'm going to keep doing little commentary on this as I continue to write this piece, and I'll show you some excerpts of it. And hopefully by winter, this piece will be finished. So stay tuned, and I look forward to talking more about this in the future.